Angeles. Usually I'm in Los Angeles, but today I am traveling as it is summer. So I am not in LA. I am out in the Midwest, and this is the busy street. This is our busy street. So not so busy compared to LA for sure. But I am excited to be able to bring you a live stream today from here because as always, we are connecting on Sunday morning, at least this morning in LA, which is where I usually am based out of. So on Sunday mornings at 10 o'clock LA time, we are always, and that's 1 o'clock Eastern time if you're in the United States, we are always here to talk about your health, to provide a space and a community and a container and a moment and like a tent pole in your life for you to think about your health. So today we're here in any town USA, that's what I'm gonna call it, taking a little walk, and I'm taking a walk while I talk to you today, not only to give you the vibes, but also to try to outsmart mosquitoes because that has been a problem. It's been a problem since I've been here. And I've been here for about a week now. But let's talk about you. Let's talk about your health. Lauren Sims! Yes! Hi, sweetie. How are you? Happy to see you. Do you know where I am? I am in the land of my mama. So this is the town where I was born. I think that's like a Beatles song. In the town where I was born, lives Scotty Mullen. Look, Scotty. Anything look familiar? Okay, guys. So that's what's going on with the location today. And like I said, I'm taking a little walk in the sun because mosquitoes have been feasting on me like a charcuterie board. They're like, oh, good, she's out here. Let's just, you know, invite the whole clan with extra scoops and extra helpings of like fried chicken and macaroni out of my behind. So it's been terrible. That sounded really gross. Okay, no, not that. But you get my point. Okay, so the point of our talk today and the reason that I wanted to, or the message that I wanted to get across today is going to be really important for you and your health. And that message is about, the twins are here. Oh, that's hilarious. I love it. Scotty says someone needs to find her red slippers and get her the hell out of there. I told Noni, I said, hi, I will. I'll definitely tell her. She and I have been having a fabulous time. You guys, if you don't know, that is my mom's nickname. Noni is my mom's nickname. So I'm here with her, working on a project together. It's super fun, but super exhausting. And I have been wearing coveralls like every day and boots because, like I said, mosquitoes. Anywho, back to your health. So this is something that we do every week. Usually, like I said, we're in a different kind of spot. I'm trying to find a place to walk that's kind of shady. Not slim shady, and not scary shady, but like this. Okay, not in the sun shady, that's better. Okay, the message today is about mindset. So when we talk about health, your health every week, and I'm proud of you for checking in, coming to these huddles, thinking of yourself as a person who considers their health in what they do. One of the most important things I think that you can do for your health, and I know Scotty knows about this, and I know for sure Larry knows about this, is you have to put yourself in a growth mindset. You have to put yourself in a growth mindset when it comes to your health. You can't buy into limitation thinking and limited thinking. You can't be in a fixed mindset when it comes to health. Because as we talked about from the very beginning when we started doing these huddles, when you go to try to get healthier or when you go to check in about what's possible for you and your health, you're going to find a ton of information and a ton of people telling you that whatever you're trying to accomplish isn't possible, or that you should, just go along with what the results that everybody else is getting, and that's all that can happen. But have you ever noticed that as soon as science says this is what's possible, this is what's not possible, 5, 7, 10, 12, 15 years later, they come back and say, we now know that this is actually not the only thing that's possible. This can happen and that can happen. Well, why would you wait for somebody to figure out your possibilities for you while your life is happening right now? Do not be limited. So the main thing that I want to talk about today is getting out of that limitation mindset. Motorcycle chick, what's up, baby girl? Happy to see you here, my love. So good to see you. Hi, Mayank. Hello, my love. Good to see you. So how do you do it? How do you actually apply a growth mindset to your health and your well-being? The first thing I would say is there's two approaches. One is decide what you want to be possible for you, and then go out looking for information, researching, asking ChatGPT, Googling, finding YouTube videos, whatever it is decide what you want, and then go out and find supporting evidence. Like if you were on a debate club or something and it was your job to make an argument for the thing that you want health-wise, just decide what it is you want to be possible for yourself, and then only entertain the information that supports that idea. And reframe your thinking based on that new information that you get. That is one approach. That's typically my approach. And then another way that you can do it is if you have a harder time with that, if you do find that you have a little bit more of a fixed mindset and it's harder for you to just believe like a whole lot of things will feel possible for you, or it's hard for you to think like, well, you're sensitive, like, oh, that's just wishful thinking and I don't want to be foolish and I don't want to hope for something that I can't get. If that's more your mindset, I would say take it little bitty step by little bitty step. Say, well, how could I improve by 10%? How could I improve by 1%? How could I believe a little bit further toward the positive edge of what's possible for me? And go from there. I mean, you can find, there's so many things that we're exposed to, that we're taught to believe, that are not true for everyone. And you can just say, why not me? Why can't I be the exception? Why can't I be the one who has it nice? I'll give you for instance. Everybody, quote unquote, knows that childbirth, when women give birth to babies, is extremely painful, right? It's grueling, it's painful, it's all these things. And yet, I have found, and there's, it's not a secret, you can find if you just YouTube, do like a YouTube search, I have found lots of women who have been able to have pain-free childbirth because they trained themselves how to do it, or they got training from people who train people on how to do that. That sounds crazy, right? Childbirth has to be painful. These people are learning breathing techniques, they're hypnotizing themselves, they're visualizing in the months leading up to it, and they're having wonderful pain-free childbirth. I just say that as an example so that you can see so many things are possible. So my message today is really about that for you. When we're finished with this talk, I want you to take time for your health. I want you to put on your timer and say, I'm going to take 5 minutes and think about my health. I'm going to take 25 minutes and plan my food for the week. I'm going to take, some time to make a grocery list. And I always really encourage y'all to use AI. Say, hey, I want to eat healthier. I don't know what to buy this week. I don't know what food to make. Can you make me a grocery list that keeps me, that gives me plenty of fiber and fruits and vegetables, but I only want to spend, $30 or something like that. Give me recipes and a shopping list. That's something you could do. But as soon as we're done with this huddle, take some time for yourself, your health. Think about your week. We're back here every single week at the same time, 10 a.m. Los Angeles time, 1 p.m. Eastern time in the USA. But this is your life and your health, and I want you to take time for it every week. So I'm proud of you for being here. The message today is about growth mindset versus fixed mindset when it comes to your health and being open to the positive possibilities. All right, what are my people saying here? I got some hellos. I got some compliments. Well, thank you, love. That's sweet. Savik, how are you, sweetheart? Mr. Froggy, what's up? Hey, everybody. You guys are being friendly and sweet. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. Hello, madam. Hello, sir. How are you? All right, y'all, we cannot continue meeting like this. So the next time, I think I might still be here next week when we do our huddle. I'm gonna show you a little bit. This is my environment today. I'm in a little bitty town. Ow! Shoot! Y'all almost saw me take a stumble. This is not my fault. Look, this is what the ground looks like right now. The sidewalk is not super even. I was not paying attention. I literally almost wiped out. That is so funny. Let's see here. I couldn't see what that was. A little message came up. That was hilarious. Okay, so I'm glad I did not fall out completely during the huddle. Keep your mindset positive. Oh, I have one more little message that I wanted to give you about this. And that is to be sure, if you find yourself stuck in your growth and your evolution with your health or your well-being or any part of your life, I want you to always remember, this can be a little trick. If you're not getting the answers you want, maybe you gotta ask a better question. Do you know what I mean by that? Ask a better question. So instead of, why is this happening to me? Maybe is a question that's giving you results or answers you don't really love. You could ask, how can I turn this around to my benefit? How can I profit from this? How can I be better than I started off with? Or better than I started off under the circumstances. So ask a better question. have a growth mindset about your health. Take a few minutes because I'm wrapped up. That's it. We just had a little nice walk together. I don't think I got one single mosquito bite. Knock on wood. And there's wood here. Knock, knock, knock. It's a tree, but that's the OG wood. Okay, that sounds bad too. All right, y'all. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. I will see you the same time next week. We'll hop on a quick huddle about your health. We'll huddle up. I'll encourage you. I'll share a message, and that'll be that. So thank you. I'll see you next week. Go ahead and subscribe, y'all. I feel so powerful and popular. Should we walk down the alley? I don't know. We're risk takers. Let's do it. Let's do it. Does it look safe? Okay, let's try it. Over 300. We're over 300 subscribers. So if you want to have a little club, a little community, a little space in your week, we come and think about your health and your well-being and what you want for yourself and what you deserve, then definitely sign up. Go ahead and subscribe. We're over 300 now. Soon we'll be 500 and then 700 and then 1,000, which is pretty amazing because I only do this. I don't put up regular videos yet or anything like that. We just have a special place where we come and connect on Sunday mornings. So sorry if I'm missing your messages. It's so bright out here. I can't really see anything. All right, y'all. Take care. Have a good one. Maybe next time I'll have my nails done because I've been working in the garage and yeah, it's not good for the manicures. All right, big kisses, y'all.